Good afternoon, this is the report of Group 9, Chapter 9, Counterfeiting. Counterfeiting is the crime of making, circulating, or uttering false coins and banknotes with intent to defraud others into accepting it as the genuine item. The term counterfeit is used most frequently to denote imitation of coin, money, or the paper currency of a government or bank. But it is also applied to other cases of fraudulent imitation, such as spurious trademark, dice, or artwork of art. The forgery of government obligations, such as money or bond, is called counterfeiting. Counterfeiting naman daw po ay isang krimen kung saan gumagawa ng peking pera at nagpiprint po. Ang counterfeiting daw po ay hindi lamang ginagamit sa pamimigay ng pera kundi ginagamit din po ito sa pagkopya o pamimigay ng ibang mga bagay. History of counterfeiting. The counterfeiting is one of the oldest crimes in the history. At some period in early history, it was considered treasonous and was punishable by death. During the Civil War, 1/3 of the currency in circulation was counterfeit. Ang history po ng counterfeit, sinasabi po dito na counterfeiting ay isa sa mga pinakamatagal na uri ng krimen at kung sino mang sumuway dito ay mahatulan ng kamatayan. At nung panahon daw po ng Civil War, 1/3 ng currency circulation ng pera ay mga peke. Dahil po yun sa mga state bank na nag-design at nag-print ng sariling mga pera. Examination of counterfeit coins. A suspected counterfeit coin should be examined with magnifying glass and comparing it with a non-genuine coin. The best place to examine the counterfeit coin is on the edge, since there are usually special milling marks or design which is added to the genuine coin by machinery. Malalaman po dito sa mamagitan ng magnifying glass kung peke o tunay yung pera. At ikukumpara po yun sa tunay na pera. At ang best place naman daw po na i-examine ang peking bariha ay sa gilid. Dahil po may mga marka po doon na inuukit gamit ang makina na mahirap pong gayahin. Coin. Number 1. Even flow of metallic grains. 2. High relief of letters and numerals. 3. Regularly of readings and beadings. Next is the new BSP coin series 1995. Yan po yung BSP coin series. And improved Plura and Pluna series 1991 to 1994. Ang bagong lipunan ay BL series 1975 to 1982. Filipino series 1967 to 1974. Ito naman po, making of paper money. There are 3 principal way of printing of paper. One is engraving. Engraving refers to a process by which the line to be printed are cut into pieces of metal, land, or with the machine. The engraving process is used for the production of all genuine notes. Ang engraving po ay ang pag-uukit, paglalagay ng design na ginagamitan ng makina. At ito po ay ginagawa sa lahat ng mga legit na gawa ng pera. At makikita po yun sa mga tunay na pera. Number 2 is letterpress printing. In this process, the letter are made on raised pieces of metal which are covered with ink and then impressed upon the paper in the same form as a rubber stamp or pledge. Ang letterpress naman po ay yung pagpiprint na pag hinawakan mo po ay parang makakapa mo. Sample po niyan yung pag magpapa-CTC. Yung nakakapa po yung ipinrint. At ang letterpress printing naman daw po ay ginagamit sa pag sa paggawa ng serial number ng pera. Number 3 is offset of printing. In this method, the desired material in photograph and the print is made on a special prepared aluminum plate. The plate is kept wet and with water. Because it uses a photographic process, it is the most common modern technology used by counterfeiters to make false money. Ang sa offset printing naman daw po ay yung pagpiprint na po ng mismong pera. Kadalasan pong ginagamit sa yun po. At ang offset printing daw po ang isa sa mga ginagamit ng mga counterfeiters o yung mga nangongopya ng pera sa panahon ngayon dahil po sa mga makabagong technology na at printing machine. Next po is banknote paper. Banknotes, paper banknotes get a lot of handling. If a good grade of paper is not used, they would soon wear out and have to be replaced. Even with the best paper, $1 bill usually wear out and have to be replaced at the end of 30 days. Government buy the very best grade of paper they can get in order that the paper money will last as long as possible. Special paper also makes it difficult for counterfeiters to duplicate. Ang paper banknote naman po ay ang magandang klase na uri ng papel na ginagamit sa paggawa ng pera. Yun po yung banknote paper. At ang banknote paper po ay mahirap hanapin dahil po napaka-controversial po ng papel na ginagamit sa paggawa ng pera. Hindi po basta-basta nilalabas ang kung anong uri ng papel ang ginagamit sa paggawa ng pera para po hindi magaya ng mga counterfeiters. Yun po.
How to detect counterfeit central banknotes. Distinctive feel, genuine. The finger will readily feel the main prints on the front and back, particularly on pearly notes. This due to the measurable thickness of the ink deposit on the paper, which gives the prints an embossed effect. Counterfeit, generally smooth. The fingers will hardly feel the main prints of the front and back, even on new notes. Number 2. Portrait. Genuine. Appears lifelike. The eyes sparkle. The tiny dots and line forming the details of the face, hair are clear, sharp, and well defined. Counterfeit. Appears dead. The face and forehead are often unnaturally white or pale due to the absence of most of the details. It appears blurred, dull, smudgy, and poorly printed. The eyes do not sparkle. The hair is lifeless. 3. Watermarks of Filipino notes. Genuine. The watermark on the right-hand side of Filipino notes can be viewed with the aid of transmitted light. The national hero appearing on the portrait is same one on the watermark. Counterfeit. Watermark is oftentimes forged or finished paper by means of a stamp used with wax of other early medium. Red and blue fibers, genuine. printed on one piece of pure white distinctive paper which has typical banknote crackle when agitated by the fingers. There are numerous red and blue fibers distributed widely and at random over both surface and embedded at different depths of the paper. The fibers appearing on the surface may easily be picked of an ordinary pin. Counterfeit. Pri- Printed on inferior paper that does not contain any colored fiber. 5. Broken thread in Filipino notes. Genuine. In Filipino notes, there is a thread vertically arranged on the left and hand side, near center, which appears broken due to a pattern of dash. This feature is incorporated during the manufacture of the paper. Counterfeit. This security feature is extremely difficult to reproduce. However, the pattern of dashes may simulated in bogus note made up two pieces of thin paper pasted together. 6. Lacework design. Genuine. In English text note, white security lines compose a geometric pattern that looks like a silicate lace work along the borders of both sides. This network of lines are often blurred, raw on edge, and blotched on the join. Continuity is hardly traceable. The interviewing diamond are dull and often fused.
Number 7. Color of each domination, genuine. In English text note, the working extreme black. There is perfect consistency of the letter color of interior area of of the front formed by the background tint which is uniform all over. Contrary, the black working are grayish instead of deep black. The color of the interior area of the front is not uniform generally. There is a irregular supporting of white spot caused by non-registered of break of the ground 10. Ito sa number 7, ito yung mayroong mga perfecto at pare-parehong mas magaan na kulay. Number 8, serial number, genuine. The perfect letter S and number 6 of the except of the million notes are clearly printed. They have particular style and are uniform in size and size thickness, which are blue for English text note and black of Filipino notes. Spacking up the number in uniform and alignment in event. Their letter S and the number are poorly printed. They are usually of different color and styles. Most often, they are not evenly spaced or the poorly elegant. Dito naman sa number 8, kapag daw English note, ang naka-print ay ginagamit daw nilang color ay blue. At kapag pagpilipit naman ay black. Vignette, genuine. The line of dots composing the vignette are fine, vignette of sharp. The bearing color tone gives a blood look to the picture that makes it stand out of the paper. Contrib. Usually dull up properly printed, it appears dirty and the lines are comfortably thicker with the wrote edge. There is no variation in color tone that the picture appears fault. Dito naman sa number 9, ang binanggit Genio naman ay daw ay yung mga blood letter na nag-imply sa printed letters. Number 10, clearness of print, genuine. The registry of the different printed figures in perfect. The lines are very clear and sharp. There are no bark clinging of the sides, the interior, and the edge outside. The borders are not spotted with the excess ink. In the general spurious in habits are second-hand book. It is the dirty due to the sparking of ink on the interior area are long edge. The comparative thickness of the line of birds clinking thereto gives them a root appearance. Dito naman sa number 10, to make the printed letter on the bill be genuine ay walang labis na tinta sa bawat linya. Make it a bit of feel and look at all currently being received so that the finger and the eyes will become familiar with all the foregoing figures of central banknotes. Compare with the note genuine bill of the same denomination when a note is suspicious. Number 4. Rubbing a bill on piece of paper will not prove it is genuine and counterfeit in ink can rub it from the good bill as well as bad ones. Remember, not all strangers are counterfeiter, but all counterfeiters are likely to be stranger. Dito naman sa counterfeiter, yung mga legitimate bills daw ay mga magsasaong ng texture.